y'all, and welcome back to my channel. Today we'll be doing an end of month flip for my Louis Vuitton GM Epi Leather agenda. So this agenda is my home and project planner, so it just has a mixture of inserts. I did switch a few things up this month. I got new dividers, which I'm excited to share with you guys, and then I have had several like planner chats and update videos so that y'all can see real time what's going on. But I also added some new inserts, so let's go ahead and jump right in. I don't have anything on the side. There's no like real need to put anything in here for right now. I think I might start storing like journaling cards and stuff over here. This is the agenda that I am going to travel with when I go to school, just because it's a more low-key. So I am going to be swapping this agenda with my monogram in the future, like near future, but for now this will always be the home project. I'll switch it back. I just don't want to travel with the monogram and use it in school. So we have our inbox from Cloth and Paper. I will have everything linked below that I can link. I have this vellum from Salty 22. This is no longer available. I always get asked this. And then I have these two dashboards from Infinite Lotus and then Cloth and Paper. I love how these layer, and these are my initials, so I really like that and just how they pair together. And then we have this contents. This is a custom insert from Infinite Lotus. It's not fully updated, but for now we're just going to leave it as is. And then I have these new dashboards from Salty 22. So I purchased a few, and I had a planner haul this month from her shop. These were limited edition. She no longer has them. I think they're only available for like a week, and I got one for every planner that I have, just because I really wanted to grab these, and I just love how, you know, they somewhat match the dashboard that I have. But these are pretty thin too, which is nice, so they don't take a lot of room. Under the first tab, I have a quarterly overview. So this is where all the travel, school dates, holidays go. This really doesn't update too much, primarily because I have all the travel plans set in the beginning of the year. I got asked like, how frequently do I update these? I don't. They're really just a reference. Unless there's a trip or something that pops up. For example, I might be going with my best friend to the East Coast in August. So other than that, unless like a trip pops up, nothing else changed when it comes to like semester dates, school dates, things that I put in here. So unless there's a random trip, I don't even know if I put California in here because that popped up. Yeah, so I didn't even put when I went to California in here. Oh no, I did. I added that later on. So I did have that, but typically it's just when things pop up, that's when I put them in here. So we have that. And then second tab is my monthly inserts. I have this other dashboard from Cloth and Paper. I believe they discontinued these, which these are my favorite like dashboards that they've ever had. I just love like the feel of these and then just the look of those. And then we have my monthly insert. So these are also from ROSIE PAPETERIE. And when I do my monthly setups, as y'all know, I reference my quarterly. I transition everything in here that needs to be transitioned if something popped up. But then I go a little bit more in detail with any other appointments that are popping up, things that I need to do throughout the month. I always say this, but all of my plans come in here first. And so that way I can plan out multiple things all at once. So this is always referenced in my weekly or in my monthly setups for that reason. But here is the month of May. And then I just have the full year in here, again, just in case things pop up. And then we have the third tab, which is more of just a note section. So I still wanted to keep my vision board in here. I just love it. And so for now, I'm just keeping these note inserts in here. These are from Hobby Lobby. These are the Agenda 52 inserts, much cheaper. You get so many, and so I have these, I think, for like every size planner. But we have just a note section, and then the last tab is actually the plans. And so just because this is so big and bulky, I put it at the end. Because typically I have like the note section at the end, but the Erin Condren A5 I think is just a little bit thicker. I also recently cut the tabs off, so it was just like regular inserts. I didn't want the tabs in this planner. So that way too, when you close it, there's only one set of tabs, so it's easy to distinguish. But because I have a lot in here, this is in the back, But we have the compact vertical layout, and this is really where all of my listing and plans goes. So for May, I don't use the monthly calendar in here or the weekly or the monthly overview. It's really just the weeks, and honestly it's primarily content planning. I keep all of my coursework and stuff in my GM. There was a week where I tried to do, like, I use these in my main planner, but it was just too much repeat information to like put everything all in one planner. So really these are all just for home projects and lists and planning things out in that regard, keeping it simple. There are times where I try and switch it up, but it just wasn't going to work. So this is the current week that I'm recording. I have just a sticker from the planner spot just to decorate a little bit more. But yeah, ultimately, I really just want to use this for lists and to write things down. This is really kind of like a catch-all planner, and hence why I like to make it for, like, call it home/project, because this is perfect. This is a perfect layout to just be able to come in, take notes, organize things, write lists out, and have it all stored in one space. So yeah, that is the end of month flip of my GM and what that looks like and how I'm using it. And that is going to be it for this video. If you have any questions, please feel free to let me know. And thank you guys so much for watching.